Hello, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Reyes. So I'm taking you through the at-home practice. So probably a good way to do it would be for go ahead, do number one on your own, and then play the video, and then this way you can check your work. So and then this way, if you get something wrong, you'll know maybe why you got it wrong. So for 1A, we are looking for the place value. You're going to use the abbreviations of TH, H, T, and O to represent the thousands, hundreds, tens, or ones. So you're looking for the underlined digit and telling you the place value. So for 639, the 3 is the one that's underlined. It is in the tens place, so I'm going to put a T in the box. 902, 9's underlined. That's in the hundreds place, so I'm going to put an H in the box. 7,694, 4 is underlined. It's in the ones place, so I'm putting an O in the box. 5,201, the 5 is underlined, and that's in the thousands place. For part B, you're actually telling me the value of the underlined digit. The 9 is in the ones place, so it is just a plain old 9. 8,246, the 8 is the one that's underlined. 8 is in the thousands place, so the value is 8,000. 6,023, it's the 0 that's underlined. It's in the hundreds place, but it is a 0, so the value is a 0. 932, the 2 is underlined. That's just a 2. 8,474, 4 is underlined. 4,000, 400. And with the 10, 0 is underlined. It's a 0. For part 2, or number 2, you're looking for the commutative property. Remember, the commutative property states that the numbers are actually going to be switched or moved around in some way. So you're looking for an equation, and both sides of the equation are going to have the same numbers, but at least 2 of the numbers have switched around. So for A, I've got 2 plus 7 equals 9 plus 0. This is not the commutative property. They're not the same numbers. B is 5 plus 7 equals 7 plus 5. Same numbers, and they switch places. This is the commutative property. C, I've got 2 plus 1 plus 7 is going to equal 1 plus 2 plus 7. So even though we're dealing with 3 numbers, you can still see that the 2 and the 1 have switched spots. So this is the commutative property. D, 4 plus 3 plus 9. 4 plus 3 plus 9. This is the same exact problem. So this is not the commutative property. So remember, the commutative property of addition in this case is saying that you can have 2 equations, and as long as the numbers are the same, even if you switch the numbers around, you'll get the same sum. For 3, we're looking for rounding. So remember, since we're rounding to the hundreds in this case, you're going to have to, I just highlighted the number that's going to decide, that bossy number, the one that's going to decide whether we're going up or down. So in A, you can see I highlighted the 2. 2 tells the 4, you're rounding down. This would not round to 500. B, I highlighted the 1. 5 is going to stay a 5. I circled it because that would round to 500. 499, the 4 is highlighted. 4 tells the 10, or 4 tells the 100. You're going to stay a 4. D, 899, the 8 tells the 4, you're rounding up to a 5. This would round to 500. E, the 5 tells the 4, you're rounding up. This would round to 500. In F, the 4 tells the 2, you are staying a 2. This would not round to 500. So I put an X on the ones that don't round and circle the ones that would. For 4, we're looking for a pattern. So we're looking either for a shrinking pattern, a growing pattern, and by how many. So I'm looking at my 2 to my 4 to my 6, my 8, my 10, my 12. I can see this is growing a pattern by 2. Every time we go up by 2. For B, you can see that I've got 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. This is a shrinking pattern by 10. C, we've got 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 16, 20, 24. This is increasing by 4. So it's a growing pattern by 4. This is our next page. I'm going to have to do a second video. So just be prepared for the second video. It's coming up.